My team and I work with Henry, the director, doing these storyboards here that visualize and plan what the film's going to be. We do the first visual attack on the film.
We storyboard it very specifically. We cut those storyboards, which are drawings of every scene, sometimes many drawings for a specific scene, in continuity, with music, with voice, with sound. So we've pre-made the movie at least sequence by sequence before we ever actually go in and animate it.
We're shooting it 24 frames a second, which means that we have to pose the character 24 times for each second of actual completed film.
Working with storyboards, changes and refinements to the story and action can be made before the complicated and time-consuming process of animation is begun.
Storyboard provides the basis for everything. The timing, the action, the gesturing, the whole attitude to each scene and each sequence. I'm the art director, and what that involves is creating the environments based on the storyboard, based on Henry's requests, based on what Tim's drawings look like, etc., trying to stay consistent with that look.
The art direction is very much along the lines of what Tim Burton has done in other films, especially his first short film, Vincent, German expressionist combined with Dr. Seuss.
Halloween is very dark. Everything is lots of silhouettes and almost like a black and white movie, really trying to get that style. You go to Christmasland, everything's bright, vivid color, lots of fast camera moves, trying to get real fun.
The real world is very sort of simple. Everything's isometric angles, very regular. All the houses are variations on the same theme. The colors are more pastel.
Start doing a lot of sketches, try and get a lot of choices together for Henry. And then Henry comes in and makes his buy, literally. We just pin up 5 or 6 of everything. He has a feeling about what he personally thinks works the best. We combine them, get it down to a couple of alternatives, and then all focus on that.
It should be like opening a book, like a pop-up book, or finding an illustration in a storybook that feels like you could fall right into it.
Even given that, we're trying to then twist that by putting in weird perspectives, different objects playing against each other in different ways.
The art directors wanted to give the sets and characters a look that was reminiscent of the pen and ink illustrations of artists like Ronald Searle or Edward Gorey, with their elaborate textures and cross-hatching.
We took sets and actually spread clay on them or plaster, and then inscribed lines all over them to give it that sort of etched textural feel, so to make it look almost like a living illustration.
Textures, also color. Tim was very specific about it. He said your palette for this town is black, white and orange, and we generate the necessary tools for the set people to maintain that look. From there we do either a scale drawing, like a quarter scale drawing of the thing, but that then goes straight to set design. Greg Olson will make a scale model based on our drawing, start to work out the camera angles, how much set is needed.
Once the conceptual art is done, we have to somehow realize it in 3 dimensions, height, width, depth. This is known as a quarter-scale mock-up. It is a model of the actual set that we're going to build. Obviously, we can't build it full scale at this point. We need something to start with. If this was an actual set, it would be 4 times as large, which means this would be about 24 feet long. For space considerations, we start with something small and simple.